Sorry. If you guys have the right.
She told you right, nobody else.
Good evening. Hello, my name is Lindsay Kafer, and I am the director of OCTC Skill Train. We are so happy that you guys have joined us tonight for our 2019 GED graduation. Thank you for being here. We come together and say congratulations to this group of folks who worked so hard to be where they are today. I'm sure that those of you who are here know how hard they worked, and that's why you are here. You saw them balancing, many of them, families and work and school and all of the things that they had to juggle in order to achieve this GED. As you all know, getting a high school diploma is hard when you are a teenager. It's more difficult even often when you're an adult. So I want to tell you guys how proud we are of you. We have been able to watch you go through the process and not give up, and your perseverance says a lot and will take you far in life. So congratulations to you. We also want to take just a minute to say thank you to a few other folks. I want to say thank you to OCTC, to our president, Dr. Scott Williams, who you'll hear from here just in a little while. To our board of directors, I think Andrea Beauregard is here, one of our board members, and also staff members. And also to all of the folks who make this program possible. We could not have a GED program if we didn't have a home, if we didn't have a space in which to do it. So the fact that OCTC provides that for us is really meaningful, and we don't take that for granted. So thank you so much, OCTC, for all that you do for us. And also, guests who are here tonight who are friends and family of our graduates, we know that you have played a big role in helping them get here tonight. They have needed help at some point, I'm sure, with things like childcare, having a ride somewhere, just having someone who will listen when they vent and talk about being frustrated. So for all that you have done to support your friend or family member in getting here tonight, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Graduates, give your friends and family a round of applause. So tonight we're going to hear from a few graduates and celebrate together. We are glad again that you have come here to join us, and we look forward to enjoying this time together. So thank you. Oh, but first, I did not say thank you to my staff. That was like the worst possible thing right now. I'm so sorry. Listen, you guys, if you don't know this already, Skill Train has this incredible team of teachers and also administrators, people who work on entering data, people who work on testing students, and really and truly, we could not do what we do without the hearts and the souls of these people who love and care so deeply about your students and about seeing them succeed in life. I can't believe that I almost forgot to say thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you have done to get here today, to help these students get here today, to get things set up today. You guys are incredible, so thank you. And with that, I would like to invite our first student speaker of the night, to the microphone. Ms. Alice Hall graduated earlier this year and was such a joy for all of us with her smile and her warmth and her kindness. We loved having her here and are excited to hear from her. So,
Thank you so very much. First, let me say thank you to the staff at OCTC. You know, when I made a choice 40 years ago to drop out of high school. And sometimes you think those choices do not ever catch up with you. But I can say 40 years later, that choice did finally catch up with me. I've been to different states, and then it was time for me to come back home. And as a result of not graduating, it was preventing me from getting a meaningful job. As a matter of fact, I was having to work less than what I know I'm capable of. Not to be braggadocious, it's just in those 40 years I had put in a lot of time, and in those states I did not have to worry about a high school diploma or a GED. But coming back home, it was recommended that you had to have one. So in the one state of Arizona, I passed 3 of my tests, and then of course there was that nemesis named math. Oh my goodness gracious, new math is no fun. I flunked it 4 times. And at one point I wanted to give up. It's great to have a support team. And that's what you get at OCTC. Getting back at that math, I mean, I had people there that really supported me. I remember when I flunked it that 4th time, and I stood there and I cried like a great big old baby. And them women came from behind their desk. This is not scripted, guys, seriously. These ladies came from behind that desk, embraced me, put their loving arms around me, and kept saying, Alice, you can do it. Well, at the time, I wasn't thinking that because this is the 4th time I done failed that math. Anyway, a long story short, I finally made it. And I can stand here and say, if there's someone out there that's trying to decide, do I want to finish school? Don't make the same choice that I made and have 40 years go by and then you finally get your GED. Stay in there. Have that support team that, it's good to have your cheerleaders, and you need that. But then it's also great to have, and this is an individual that I want to mention, an individual that regardless as to how you feel, when they telling you that you need to study and you giving them that look like, I really don't want to study, I done flunked this, I don't know if I'm going to make this or not. That person that tells you, you got to do this. This is not for anyone else but for yourself. You have to do it. That individual is Mr. Lee Hamilton, someone that I have come to love, adore, and he just stole my heart. So I just want to say there again, make sure you have a good support team and stay in there. If you're thinking about getting out, don't do it. Complete it. Thank you all so very much.
I'm going to ask Ms. Michelle Finch to come up and introduce our next speaker.
Well, this is a treat for me because this young man, he's already laughing. He tries to act like this little shy, quiet man. He's not. Always ready and willing to do whatever it takes, even if it's that same pile of books that I've asked you to move 4 times. He does it with a smile on his face. Yeah, all right, come on. So it is with great pleasure. I'm so excited for you to hear his story because it's very inspirational. Jamal Hakeem.
Good evening. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in this room that can say I've done this twice. But I have. I'm Jamal Hakeem. I am from Los Angeles, California, and yes, I graduated high school. I was in the independent studies in Los Angeles. I got kicked out of high school my senior year. I was a knucklehead. I didn't know any better. but I got it together and got my diploma. My family and I, we moved to Owensboro almost 2 years ago in September of 2017. In February, my wife and I tried to get on KTAP for the second time. The first time they denied us for some reason. Haven't figured it out yet. But we got approved the second time. This time, Tiffany told me about this program where I could still get my KTAP and work and get paid for it. So I'm thinking like, okay, that's a good idea. Let's do it. But then she told me I have to go to school. And I'm thinking like, oh, me and school didn't get along very well. But I knew it would put me in a situation to be able to take care of my family of 8. Me, my wife, our 5 amazing blessings from God, and my mom. So I said, hey, let's do it. So I met with Carrie and she explained the program to me. And I came in and got started. I took Meredith's English class 4 or 5 times because I really struggle with English. But boy, did that class help me so much just with the basics. And I needed it all. So August rolled around and I go to register for classes and they need my transcript. So I go through this online site and order my transcripts to be sent over. So everything is fine until I get an email saying that they can't retrieve my transcript. So I figure out what I had to do to get them. I called the school district and the Board of Education. The school's closed. Nobody could help me find them. So after 3 weeks, I went to Carrie and asked her if I could just get my GED and be done with it. So it took me 3 months and I had my GED. I have taken my word keys test and I have completed my phlebotomy class and I have received my certificate. I just had to take my national certification test. This program has helped me in more ways than one. Thank you.
Fantastic. This is Marcia Baker. She's going to introduce our next speaker.
Hello. Glad to see so many wonderful faces here today and family members. These people well deserving of your attendance. My name is Marcia Baker, and I do work at Skill Train and have for the college for the past 17 years. And in that time, I have met some very unique and loving and beautiful people, some from faraway lands and some here in Owensboro and close by. Tonight, I get the privilege and honor of introducing you to one of our graduates from a faraway land, and her name happens to be Antinuke Wilhite. Excuse me. Thank you, Antinuke.
Thank you all. My name is Atinuke Wilhite. I was born in Nigeria. I came to the United States in 2013. In the year 2014, I discovered the skill train and got enrolled. The staffs and instructors are amazing. Their everyday smile is enough to make one's day. They made the class so enjoyable with daily treats of popcorn, banana bread, candies, and all other good stuff. Their excellent ways of teaching will make you understand everything vividly. Along the line, I was having a marital problem, which led to a separation between me and my ex-husband. And I had to move to Oasis Shelter. So I stopped attending the classes. After the completion of Oasis program, I had to move back to the Pitino Shelter. So at the Pitino Shelter, I started coming back to the classes. and I got bus passes from the employee of Skill Train. During my stay at the Pitino shelter, the fear of being deported due to my immigration status overwhelmed me and caused depression for me. Plus, the fact that I couldn't walk even made it worse. But through it all, I have trust in God and never gave up. I put in an application for my employment authorization, which was denied at first, but later approved. I got a job at Hampton Inn and Suites downtown Owensboro. I also work at Home Instead Senior Care at the same time. I got an apartment and start a new life. Then one day at Hampton Inn, I saw one of the OCTC employee in the person of Amanda. She greeted me and encouraged me to go back and complete my GED. I told her what I was going through, that it wasn't easy, but he encouraged that I can do it. I listened to her and went to the skill train the following week. I felt ashamed to go back at first, but I did anyway. In my mind, I thought they would give me a little or no attention. But to my greatest surprise, reverse was the case. I was welcomed with a huge smile and a say of, "Welcome back, we are happy to see you." They set me up for the classes again. During these visits, the employees informed me of the phlebotomy class which was about to begin. They didn't give up on me. They kept pushing me. They encouraged me, so I enrolled. I completed the phlebotomy class. I got my certification and finally got my GED done as well after years. You can imagine my joy when I passed my GED. The employees came out of their offices to congratulate me with a big hug and saying, "We are proud of you." This made me feel like a celebrity. As at that time, I had become a permanent resident. I learned how to drive because I couldn't drive before. I've never driven in my life until I got to United States. So God blessed me with a vehicle. Getting a GED diploma got me a raise at work. So I proceeded with my goals. God moved me from one-bedroom apartment to a house. I'm currently working with Wanda Foster as a direct support professional, which I love so much. Giving up is not in my dictionary because I believe in God that with Him all things are possible. As I speak to you now, I became a US citizen on the 24th of April, 2019. Thank you. This is a big deal to me because man boasted that without him I cannot be. But God of possibility made this happen beyond human comprehension. This also breaks the barrier of limitation in my life. For example, being a victim of domestic violence, I was eligible for habitat housing and did apply then. But my immigration status then prevent this from happening. But now, I can put in an application without questioning. I can also apply for financial aid to go back to school and many more. So I'm using this opportunity to encourage someone here today that whatever dream you have for yourself, it will surely come to pass. Do not give up. Be prayerful, be focused, and be optimistic. Believe in yourself and have faith, and one day it will come to pass. Thank you so much, and congratulations to our graduates.
That's amazing, right? These three. Thank you all so much for sharing part of your stories with us. What a gift it is to hear part of your journey and how it has involved us. To be a part of that's a real treasure. So thank you. We'd like to invite to the podium now Dr. Scott Williams, the president of OCTC.
you, Lindsay.
So, first of all, Lindsay's done a great job of introducing everybody and thanking them for what all they have done for you all, the graduates here in skill training. But I think it would be nice of us to also recognize and thank Lindsay for her leadership and what she's done. Lindsay, thank you. I know they couldn't have done it without you, so thank you for your leadership. Alice, Jamal, Atinekwe, first of all, I don't even know why I'm up here now after listening to you guys. Y'all's stories are inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing your stories with us, and I wish you all the best, and I know you will all be successful. You already have, and you will continue to be. So you are shining stars, so keep up the great work. So it's difficult for me to follow that, so I will do my best. But first of all, I want to welcome all our graduates, the families and friends of the graduates. It's a pleasure to have you here this evening at this wonderful event. And we're excited to have you here on our campus, and OCTC is excited to be a part of your experience. So we certainly hope that we will continue to be a part of your experience as you move forward. So graduates, congratulations on your recent academic success. I want to let you know that I am so proud of you graduating with your GED or your naturalization. That is something that I know you are proud of, and you will always be proud of, and I'm proud for you. I really know the courage and determination, the hard work that you all had to put in, that it took for you to be sitting in this auditorium tonight. I know it was a courageous step, and it took a lot of effort. However, tonight's success is only one of many for you in your life, as long as you're prepared to maintain that determination and hard work. I really wish I could wave a magic wand and remove all future obstacles for you, but we all know that's not going to be possible. In fact, without obstacles and setbacks, we would not be able to achieve success. At the very least, it would not be as satisfying as it is, as you're experiencing as you sit here tonight. Winston Churchill said, "Success is not final, failure is not fatal, and very important, it is the courage to continue that counts." It's always that courage to move forward. Truer words have never really been spoken. Everyone has to face obstacles and overcome them to succeed. Each and every one of us in this room has had to do that. So let me share a story with you about a recent student I spoke with, maybe not too dissimilar to yourself. And let's call this student Kay. Kay had been working for a number of years in the retail service industry because he did not have the educational credentials to get promoted, nor did he have the educational credentials in order to find more satisfying work. Frustrated and feeling unsatisfied, Kay decided to enroll in one of our manufacturing certificate programs. The program he enrolled in specifically was called TechX. Not long after entering the program and learning some basic fabrication, robotic, and welding skills, Kay landed an entry-level job with a local manufacturer, making more money per hour than he ever did in retail. He finished his certificate program, got promoted, and is now continuing Kay's education to complete his associate's degree, all while working full-time. He was just offered and accepted an internship with NASA, and yeah, that's NASA in Texas and Florida, the real NASA, and he plans to continue his education after he completes his associate degree and earn a bachelor's degree in physics, of all things, and that is really his true passion. Kay will tell you, while it seemed too much and too hard to go to college, it was the best decision of his life. Now he's making a better living, and he has a career, not a job. He could have taken the easy road, stayed just where he was, but he seized the opportunity and succeeded by taking that opportunity. You too can take that path. Even famous people have fought through adversity to achieve success. We oftentimes think of people who are in the media, famous. Well, they never had any obstacles thrown at them. But how many of y'all have ever heard of Albert Einstein? Probably arguably one of the smartest individuals, at least in modern times. Well, did you know that Albert Einstein was expelled from school for poor performance? It's hard to believe, but he was. And in fact, he was not even admitted to the first college he applied to. He was denied admissions. They didn't think he was going to be a good student. Okay? But Albert Einstein did not give up. He rededicated himself to working hard towards his dream. He looked at what happened to him and he overcame it. By continuing to work hard and learn from those mistakes, he changed the world for all time and really how we understand the world and the way we look at it. If you remember nothing else, remember this. Hard work, determination, courage, and learning from our failures is what makes all of us successful. This graduation, this milestone achievement is only the beginning of the journey for you. And I know you hear that all the time, but it is. The next step needed to achieve the life that you want for yourself and your family is to continue what you're doing. Work hard, overcome each and every obstacle that comes your way, and continue your education. I'm confident that you will succeed at that just as you've succeeded with your GED. How do I know this? Because I believe in you. You have many supporters, including myself. I believe you now understand what it takes to succeed. Colin Powell said this thing that I think you should take with you forever. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from our failures. As I leave you with those words of wisdom, I want you to know that I'm proud of what you have accomplished, and I tip my hat off to you for your success. I look forward to seeing you on campus this fall. Okay, better see you around here this fall. And I look forward to you walking across the next stage in your life. So, congratulations, well deserved, and we're excited to play a little part in those success for you. So, I wish everybody a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming as we share in the success with these students. So. Thank you very much, and I'm going to turn it back over to you, Lindsay.
All right. All right, now is the time at which the graduates will walk across the stage. They will shake Dr. Williams' hands. They will be presented with a certificate. If you have not already received your actual GED in the mail, something's probably wrong, so let us know, and we can help you get it. This is just to recognize your hard work and your dedication. So, graduates, if you would rise, and I'll ask Alex, you'll go to that end. All right, and as I call your name, you can come across and receive your certificate. So, Alice Hall. Ashley Cooper. Charlize Robinson. Christian Roberts. Dalen Daring. Derek Lindsay. Destiny Witt. Squints. Ethan Clements. Jerry Fox. Jamal Hakim. Joseph Corfidge. Joshua Pettigo. pledge. Miranda McDaniel. Matthew Bullock. Melanie Thomas. Micah Quick. Michelle Holder. Patricia Rapier. Raymond Salato. Richard Blair. Sean Cooper. Shyler Chin. Terrace McCullough. Timothy Edwards. And Trisha Holcomb. Congratulations. Let's give all of our graduates another big round of applause. Fantastic. You'll notice also in the program there are a few names listed of people who naturalized as new citizens this year. Atanuke is one of them. And we are really honored to be able to provide that service as skill train as well, also ESL services. But just in case, I don't know if you know that that's something that we do, but it is. Okay, graduates, I was trying to stall a little bit so that you could all get back over here. I think we're close. We're almost all here. Because it is almost time to turn your tassel. Are you ready? So the official turning of the tassel, you can take it, move it. There you go. Congratulations. Awesome. It's official.